Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity, where a deer activates Defender. Good old deer activating Defender like that, so reliable. When last we left off, we cleared out the third floor of Od Nua. We did this by systematically picking off the Ogre Matron's guards. Realistically, she should have noticed that we were doing this, and got everyone to attack us en masse, but the game mechanics worked to our benefit, and we were able to fight her alone. Using all of our resources, we actually took care of her pretty quickly, and we got a nice reward, a set of robes that Aloth is now wearing. Now there are a number of things we could do at this moment. We could try and take on the 4th level of Od Nua. Alternatively, we could go to Redrick's Hold and try and talk down Redrick, which realistically is going to be us fighting Redrick. But I'm noting that we don't have that long, 25 hours, until the main keep is finished. This will repair the Great Hall, allowing visitors and adventures to be available to you and your companions. For adventures, we're going to need someone to stand watch over the keep while we're not here. And that's where Gilded Vale's Tavern comes in. Remember when we spoke to the tavern keeper and she offered the opportunity for us to hire adventurers? We're going to be doing that. We're going to be getting a couple of adventurers to hang out in the keep that has just finished being constructed. We could hire some very costly adventurers. We could even hire a level 4 adventurer to fill up the final slot in our party, but I don't think I'll be doing that. The option was there to make an entire team of self-made companions, but I'm fine with what I've got for now. What I'm going to do is make 2 people to take care of fortress business. I could also start building something else. The Western Barbican gives us more security. We could get the Bailey, which gives us the ability to upgrade our grounds further. The Towers gives us a perception bonus when resting at Bright Hollow. The South Curtain Wall gives us more stuff. The Library gives us a lore bonus. The Barracks allows us to employ hirelings to defend the Stronghold. The Dungeons allows us to take prisoners during our travels. You know, that might be a useful thing to get before we move on to other areas. We could... that is tempting. A lot of these things require the Bailey. This gives us prestige. You know what? I'm gonna get the dungeons built. Give me those dungeons. It'll take us 2 days.
I'm here.
That'll probably be the amount of time we spend trying to deal with Redrick. I just know that getting that soon will allow us some extra options when we're doing quests. Either way,
Yes?
I need to talk to you, Pasca.
Gods keep you.
Hello again. Come to rest your feet a while. I'd actually like to hire some help after all. Sure thing. Let's see who came by. Now, level 1 adventurers are 250, level 2 are 500, 750, 1000. Let's get 2 level 1 adventurers. It'll cost 500 money, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. Hire a level 1 adventurer? Sure. And now we go through the character creation process once again. We're going to make a male. We're going to make a human. We're going to make a... do you want a savannah folk? An ocean folk? Or a meadow folk? Once per encounter, 5 seconds after we reduce below 50%, folk temporarily gain a bonus to accuracy and damage. The ocean folk get the same thing. And so do you. So they all get the same bonus. I think I want to have a... I think I'm going to have a savannah folk. As for class... we're going to pick a paladin, I think. Paladins are martial zealots, devoted to a god, a ruler, or even a way of life. They can be found in any culture where a fanatical group of like-minded individuals have formed a warrior society dedicated to advancing their cause among those aligned to their worldview. Paladins are viewed with respect and admiration, if a bit of fear. Starting ability, Faith and Conviction. Paladins have an inherent bonus to all their defences. Over the course of the game, the value of these bonuses may shift based on reputation. So we're going to pick a Paladin. Do we want them to be a Bleak Walker? Favoured dispositions are cruel and aggressive. No. Do we want them to be a Darkosi Paladini? Passionate and clever. Stoic and rational for the Gold Pack Knights. Kind Wayfarers or the Shield Bearers of St. Elga, who are honest and diplomatic. You know what? I'm going to make them a Kind Wayfarer. The most widespread Paladin order, the Kind Wayfarers are guides and protectors for travellers, often people of limited means travelling in dangerous areas. Kind Wayfarers lack the noble prestige of other Paladin orders, but are widely respected by commoners for their generosity and compassion. Kind Wayfarers lack a centralised structure, and many members operate independently in remote areas. Though the order is known for not being wealthy, in recent years they've improved their finances via cartography and working with groups like the Hand Occult to develop travel guides for little-known parts of Aora. We'll pick that. So yes, next. I tried to press done there. Do we want Lay on Hands or Flames of Devotion? Well, obviously we want Lay on Hands. That's a very healy thing. Healing is good. Not when I'm going to be using this character, but hey. As for our thing, we want Resolve. Ooh, we want a lot of Resolve apparently. So let's give some Resolve. We'll also make you Mighty. And Hardy. We'll make you a little less hardy and a bit more resolvey. Maybe reduce your perception a little bit. Yeah, to give you more resolve and a bit more... You know what, that'll be fine, that'll be fine. As for our culture, more resolve, dexterity. What do I want? Old Valia? Ruatai? The Living Lands. Yeah, let's go with a deer. We'll make you a deerin. As for your background, ooh, dissident, drifter, labourer, mercenary. You know, we're going with mercenary. Blade and battle is your way of life. You solve your problems by pulling out your weapon and apply. Then again, aristocrat is... No, we're going to go with mercenary. Okay, let's find a portrait. No. I'm looking for a very particular kind of portrait. I mean, that's a good portrait. It's very generic. It's a very generic portrait. Okay, we're getting a bit closer here with that. Getting a bit closer. There's a lot of portraits here. If we go this way, if we go that way, we go into completely different kind. Okay, I'm going to pick the super generic one. There you go. Uber generic. As for your armor, we're going to pick, that's fine there. We're going to make it grey. And grey. Hair's going to be that. Could give me some facial. Oh, yes. Ah, yes. What fine facial hair. What fine facial hair. Can we change your hair? We want it to be a little bit thinner. We can give you a mohawk. That's not quite what I was looking for. No, can't seem to make your hair incredibly thin. We'll have it be that. Okay, so, next. What kind of voice we're going to give you?
Now I am the leader of the group.
Not that one.
Let's go!
Not that one.
Silence surrounds me.
No.
Leading the way. Attack!
Keeping an eye out.
What is it? Now I am the leader of the group.
Maybe I will go with this one.
Kill them all!
Keeping an eye out.
What about smooth?
Hey there. Watch and learn.
No, we definitely want that one. We definitely want that one. Let's see. It's Sir Spunty the Fourth. The fourth in a long line of Spunties. There you go. We have Sir Spunty the Fourth.
Yes?
You'll be watching the Stronghold, taking care of it. We've got to give you a fine hat. What kind of... Ah, perfect. Perfect. We will give you this fine hat. Excellent. Excellent. I am incredibly pleased with this. Alright, so,
Well,
the first thing we need to do
what is it?
is get you over here.
I'm here.
And then, should save after making this character.
How do you do?
We will go to hire some help. Now, normally we could only access this screen in the Stronghold, but we can also access it here. If we dismiss Spunty
Watch your back.
and accept, once a character has been dismissed from the party, they will return to either the Black Hound Inn in Gilded Vale or to your Stronghold if you've acquired it. Which I have. But you know what's better than having one adventurer? Having two adventurers. Having two adventurers is a great idea. So we'll have a woman. We will make them a godlike, because we haven't had a godlike. There's moon godlike, nature godlike, fire godlike, death godlike. Ooh, that's a lot of really nice things here. You know, we might pick a fire god. We just ooh. That's quite interesting. Lots of really interesting things here for the godlike abilities. Very interesting. Should have given godlike a bit of a closer look when I was doing when I was creating my characters, but I'm quite happy with Orlan. Do you know what? We'll have somebody that's on fire. If in doubt, have a character that's on fire. We could make a Orlan, an elf, a dwarf, an Omawa. You know what? We're going to have a flaming dwarf. As for class, I mean, does it really matter? We're going to make them a monk. We're going to make them a monk so that they can charge up to people and punch them in the face while on fire. This seems pretty sensible. Torment's Reach. This ability exploits the shared bonds of universal suffering between all beings. The initial target is hit with a powerful blow that does additional crush damage. Enemies in a cone behind the target suffer crush damage and have their might reduced. The monks had to go a frenzied blur of attacks, increasing... We want swift strikes. Okay, so Constitution and Dexterity are really good. We'll reduce these. So we'll give you a lot of Con, and a lot of Dex, and a decent amount of Might. And we'll give you more Dex. No, we'll give you more Con. There we go. So, where do I want you from? Somewhere that gives Dex or Con. Could have you from Rotai. Bit more Con. Or I could have you from here, which gives you more Dex. You know, let's give you more Dex by having you from the Deadfire Archipelago. I have no idea what character I'm making here, but they're glorious. Okay, next. Does it matter? I probably want Athletics. Athletics and... There we go! You've never known freedom. Shackles and chains have bound your existence. Someone has told you what to do your entire life until we punch them in the face. Okay, let's look at the godlike pictures. There's a lot. You know what? That one. That's going to be the picture. That's going to be the one. that one, there's that one. I think we'll stick with this, honestly. As for the voice...
My eyes are peeled.
Just say the word. I'll lead the way. A blade in the dark.
Well, now I am leader of the group.
Yeah!
That's a lot of screaming.
I'll take a peek.
Hey there. Watch and learn.
You know, I'm gonna go with this one. What are we gonna call you? We're going to call you... Do you know what? I'm gonna call you Cassandra. For no other reason than the name just stuck in my head. Welcome to the team. Have I accidentally activated the, that for some reason in the corner. I don't know how long that's been there. Apologies for that.
Well,
Well, I have some bad news for you, Cassandra.
Yes? Well,
The
my
first thing
friend.
that's happening for you is that you are going
Watch your back.
into the Stronghold to help manage things. And there we go. While
I'm
we're
here.
here, we could sell a couple of things, I guess. We could sell a few items. We have... Okay, we have a lot of things. It
I'm
might
here.
be worth selling a couple of items. Might be worth clearing our inventory out of generic stuff. It'll probably pay for all the adventurers that we've
Absolutely.
just got to watch over the Stronghold. So the idea of having them there is that if any random quests happen that I could send them that need somebody to go do them, I have those two people on standby. If it turns out not to be the case, that's alright. I don't mind spending 500 to have Spunty and Cassandra watching over the Stronghold. It's a nice little bit of world building. Anyway,
I'm here.
we'll go into here quickly.
Hail and well met.
Hello, I've got things to sell you. Oh boy, have I got a lot of things to sell you. Would you like all of these? Oh wow, they're worth basically nothing. But you know, every little thing here, it all adds up. It all adds up. Over time. I'll keep one Zorup Spear. But you know, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I will trade. Any armor that I want to get rid of. Yeah, get rid of the robe. Get rid of the hide armor. Get rid of the brigandine. Yeah. Anything else? We got two of these. I will absolutely give you one. And you don't want any of these. And you won't. You will take the pets, apparently, but I'm not giving you the pets. I'll keep the wolf hides. Everything else we will hold on to. Everything else we'll hold on to. Yeah, I think that pretty much negated the
I'm here.
money I spent on those two people. And with that done, folks, when we come back, I think it's time for us to go to Redrick's Hold. Now, if we check out our journal, never far from the Queen is there. We want Lord of a Barren Land. A frontal assault. I may be able to find some way to access the upper floor to the castle where Nedmar, Kolsk's contact, resides. We'll try and find Nedmar.
I'm here.
Keyword try. It's going to be difficult to do anything in this place. It'll be difficult to do anything. Ooh, is that something I can loot? Is that something I can loot? Let's go get that. Can't believe I missed that. Well, it's ours now. I've got the Settler's Arrow. And when we return, we'll try and get to Redrick's Hold. Are we overleveled for this? Possibly. Would I prefer to be overleveled than underleveled? Absolutely. I just hope that we can end this without too much bloodshed. keyword too much. There's probably going to be some bloodshed. In fact, chances are high there's going to be bloodshed. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.